in partnership with the National Commission for Culture and Arts, continues to provide a platform for young Filipinas to proudly carry the Philippine sash and to bring honor to the country. Welcome to the 4th edition of Jewel of
most unique and southern resort. Yet, it has an elevated and colorful view, exciting and textile. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Gladys Maata, 24, proudly representing a city with a heart of gold, Toledo City, Cebu. My costume tonight is inspired from the Manalo arts and is also known for its color and wonderful feathers, but is also a symbol of their Manalo art and also a good fortune. Thank you.
My costume tonight is inspired by the Pinhadas people of the Visayan Islands, especially the male warriors of the tribe. Thank you.
Wearing a reimagined Gadang attire with a hand-beaded tassel and in a hand-beaded tassel with the intentions of bringing back the long-gone traditions of this majestic tribe. I am Reverend Therese, 19 from the watershed haven and naturally vibrant Nueva Vizcaya.
From the rich culture of the North, Ifugao! I'm Joanna, 21 years old, representing the city of Manila. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. My name is Princess Samaniego, 25 years old, from the Queen City in the province of the North, Santiago City, Isabela. The Gadangs were the first people to inhabit my hometown, the city of Santiago. That is why today, as a tribute to them, I am wearing a Gadang costume, owned by a true-blooded Gadang. This was last used during the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples event. And I was taught that the way of wearing the belt signifies something for the Gadangs. If it's worn on the right side, it means that you're a widow. If it's on the left side, it means that you're married. And if it's on the center, it means that you're still single. Thank you.
Inspired by the Rodelie tribe of South Cotabato, Rodelie Joy Ansay, 20, representing the home of the world's largest Samaniego, the agritourism, eventful, adventure, and false capital of Laguna, Cavite.
May Torres, 19, province of Batohanon. This costume represents Bala, which literally means style. It represents the power of the indigenous people of Kalinga in the mountain province of the Philippines. The maiden carries water from the river into their head, showing the stamina and power of
a woman.
That I am wearing is a Manalo princess-inspired costume. The embellished rhinestones embroidery in a pink silk symbolizes the attributes of the Manalo princess. The legendary bird on top of my head, the mythical creature Samaniego, shows the rich cultural heritage of the autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao. And this is created by the one and only Martin Garcia. Buenas noches, Mikhaela Mendoza, 20 años, representante, provincia de Bulacan.
Arise, breathe. The strength of femininity, having golden bronze skin, clad with gold, and is adept with sword fighting. The legendary princess of the Wisili tribe in Pangasinan, Princess Urduhan. Polyanna Martina Manalo, 18, representing the Little Hollywood of Laguna, Magdalena.
Become the ubiquitous symbol of Manalo art. This is Jamaila Dumlao, 18, from the land of smiling beauty, 12, wearing an authentic ethnic attire from the most colorful tribe of the north. I am truly grateful wearing authentic Gatang attire, the tribes of the heart of Nueva Vizcaya. I am Claryce de Guzman, 23, from the educational hub of the north and the home of the Yalung Festival, Bayambong, Nueva Vizcaya.
Jhianne Comedia, proudly representing the last frontier of the Philippines, my one and only Palawan. As I represent Palawan, this costume is inspired of the Baylan, a sheer, a healer, and a community miracle worker. And that's all. Thank you.
Ojales, Nojadera, 18, from the financial sector of the ng isang babaeng mandirigma na may pagmamahal sa kanyang kultura, ninuno, at mga gawa ng kapwa niya Pilipino. Malaking bahagi nito ay yari sa balik na nagbabalik tanaw sa simpleng pamumuhay namin sa lungsod ng Makati.
Congratulations, our Miss Friendship. Thank you so much to our presenter. Now we move on to our Best in Ethnic Costume. Who do you think is the best in ethnic costume tonight? Congratulations, candidate number 11. We have Jhianne of the Philippines 2018. to the winners of this set of special awards. Our ladies are now going backstage to prepare for the next round of competition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you, of course, seated right here in front are our distinguished men and women whose job I definitely do not envy, our judges. So please allow me the honor of introducing to you the panel of judges for Jewel of the Philippines pageant. Our first judge is a former consultant of Crown Regency Hotels and Resort and currently the marketing executive of Go Hotels. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Joshua Yasay. Good evening, sir. Born and raised in Zaragoza, Nueva Ecija, he graduated at University Philippine multi-awarded hairdresser and makeup artist. Graduated salon management in Barcelona, Spain. Graduated in haircuts, color, and makeup in Europe. Microblading embroidery expert. The president and owner of Ed Salon. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Ed Stoplado. Our next judge is an editor and writer and head of the Public Affairs and Information Office of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. He is also a jurado in ABS-CBN's Showtime Magpasika 2019. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Rene Lampeles. Good evening, sir. Next up, the president of Mileage Asia Corporation and president of Al's Restaurant Bar. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Albert Ngo. Welcome, sir. Next is the president of Sand Spa and Massage and the managing director of Al's Restaurant Bar Group. A round of applause, please, for Ms. Malu Yambao. Next, we have the Boardwalk Model winner for 2016, Mr. Ilocos 2019, the official Philippine representative of our country at the 2019 Mr. Grand International to be held in Manalo, Myanmar this November. Mr. Grand Philippines 2019. A round of applause for Mr. Paulo Gallardo. Our next judge is a licensed civil engineer with licenses to practice both in the Philippines and the USA. A respected building contractor whose projects include the iconic Greenbelt Chapel and the Maharlika Mall in Baguio. Straight from New York, USA, a round of applause for our next judge, Engineer Danilo Gilas. Our next judge is a former ABS-CBN news anchor and multimedia personality, international health ambassador, Men Who Matter awardee for People Asia magazine. He's a university professor, the director for corporate communications of Resorts World Manila, and vice president of Jewel of the Philippines and Jewel of the World. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Joey Gilas. And lastly, we have Mr. Landscapes International 2018, all the way from Japan. A round of applause for Yuta Yamura. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have another round of applause for our judges, please? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking time out of your busy schedules to, of course, join us here for Mr. Jewel of the Philippines. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the next round of competition, let's all take a look at the white screen and watch this. Ayan, and of course, we are so very lucky tonight because joining us also in the panel of judges is the advertising director of UFC Gym and a very close friend of national and international beauty queens, Mr. Angelo Mendez. Alright, so why don't we heat up the night even more, ladies and gentlemen, wearing Vinta-inspired swimsuits that proudly echo the Philippine colors of beauty, bravery, resilience, faith, and nationalism. Ladies and gentlemen, our candidates. This is Jewel of the Philippines 2019 Sunny Boy Negro Swimwear Competition. to acknowledge our sponsors and friends who have made tonight's 4th edition of Jewel of the Philippines pageant a huge success. Vega Events International, Mileage Asia Corporation, Elms Resto Bar Group, The Rest House at Beverly Hills Antipolo, Go Hotels Cubao, UFC Gym Philippines, Sand Spa, Hervey Face and Body Specialist, Villa Gloria Beach Hotel Ilocos, Triple V Hotel Ilocos, Ed's Doblado Salon, Shimmy Beauty Lounge, Liza Caribbean Hair and Makeup Tea, Sonny Boy Ninja Swimwear, The Crown Philippines, Pageantry Fanatics, Mars Brands YouTube channel, Jamming Live Photography, and JCRV Holdings. Again, thank you so much for, of course, the support that you have given the 4th edition of Jewel of the Philippines pageant. Now we are about to announce the winner of the Best in Swimsuit. And I must say that all of these ladies look their so very best here on stage when they presented themselves in their swimsuits by Mr. Sonny Boy Nindo. Ngayon ang tanong, sino ang Best in Swimsuit yun? For the 3rd edition of Jewel of the Philippines pageant, it's Catholic number. Catholic number 7, Joanna. Congratulations. And of course, to present the world our best decision, we have Jewel of the Philippines 2018 United Continents, Geraldine Rodriguez. Congratulations to our Best in Swimsuit. Thank you so much to our presenter. And of course, our ladies are now going backstage to prepare for the next round of competition. Now, let me just take this time to ask a bit of questions from a couple of our esteemed judges for tonight. And congratulations, I have chosen from National Culture and the Arts, Mr. Rene Peñas, and of course, Vice President of Jewel of the Philippines and Jewel of the World, Mr. Joey Diaz. Hello and good evening to both of you. May I ask you to please join me here so that our audience can see your handsome faces. Our 4th edition of Jewel of the Philippines. Meron ba tayong hinihintay na pasabog from tonight's pageant?
Pasabog, I would have to say that the main pasabog for tonight will be the girls. I have gotten to know all 16 of them, and I do believe that each one of them has the capability to represent the country really well, if in case we give them a chance to do so. There will be 3 pageants, there will be 3 crowns at stake. One of them will be representing us in Jewel of the World, another one in Miss United Continents, and the 3rd one will represent us in Miss Landscapes International. And I would have to say that in this crop of ladies, we do have someone out there, people out there who are very much capable of bringing home the crown for the Philippines.
I'm very, very excited for that. And I'm sure our audience is very excited for that as well. And Sir Rene, I want to say thank you for being our partner for Jewel of the Philippines, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Thank you so much for being partners with Jewel of the Philippines. What can we see from our winners in regards to the NCCA?
First and foremost, mabuhay madlang people! They came straight from Showtime as a jurado, and it's an honor and privilege for the National Commission for Culture and the Arts to be a part of Jewel of the Philippines. It's our very first time. We have been invited for the past 3 years, but we are joining this year because we believe in the advocacy of Jewel of the Philippines, and we are giving our full support because we believe that culture is a key for national development, and these ladies would become the ambassadors of culture in the Philippines. Whoever will win will become the ambassador of the NCCA as well. in most of our projects for next year, for 2020. That will include National Arts Month, National Literature Month, and some other flagship programs of the NCCA. And we are also very happy to announce that we would like to strengthen cultural education to these girls, and not just to jewel the Philippines, but also to jewel of the world, so that we will be able to enculturate the world with what the Philippine culture is all about. And I thank you.
And I am so looking forward to that, Sir Renee and Sir Joey. Can I have a round of applause for these two gentlemen, please? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Sir Joey, thank you so much. Sir Renee, all right. Now, my friends, as our candidates are preparing for the next round of competition, which will make them so favorite, I invite you all again to please put your attention on our white screen and watch this. Tonight, our candidates immortalize that gait, that quintessential smile, the regalia of a Filipina. Ladies and gentlemen, the long gown competition. so elegant in their evening gowns. Now a turning point in tonight's pageant is coming up, so stay right where you are. We will now acknowledge once again all of our sponsors and friends who helped make this event a success tonight. Vega Events International, Mileage Asia Corporation, Elms Reservoir Group, The Rest House at Beverly Hills, Antipolo, Go Hotels, Cubao, UFC Gym Philippines, Sand Spa, Pervade Face and Body Specialist, Villa Gloria Beach Hotel Ilocos, Triple V Hotel Ilocos, Ed's Doblado Salon, Shimmy Beauty Lounge, Liza Caribbean Hair and Makeup Team, Sunny Boy Nido Swimwear, The Crown Philippines, Pageantry Fanatics, Mars Flags YouTube channel, Jamin Lim Photography, and JCRV Holdings. And I would also like to say thank you to Miss Liza for fixing up my hair tonight. Thank you so much. And of course to Mike and Jonah. Thank you so much for the eyeliner that you lent me earlier. And for those of you who have friends who would like to be updated with what's going on tonight, we are on Facebook Live at the Crown of Philippines. So ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to let your friends back home know that they can watch what's going on and be updated with tonight's pageant. So in a short, we are now going to announce the winner of the Best in Long Gown Award. Who is your Best in Long Gown, ladies and gentlemen? Best in Long Gown for Jewel of the Philippines is candidate number 7, Joanna Day. Congratulations. Presenting the award for Best in Long Gown is Ms. Rodelie Jewel of the Philippines 2016 United Continents. All right, congratulations to our Best in Long Gown, and thank you so much to our presenter. Now we have come to the major turning point, the announcement of our top 9 finalists. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? So ladies, good luck. Here we go. Jewel of the Philippines 2019, top 9. Congratulations, candidate number 10, Christine Torres. Please, candidate number 7, Joanna. You're part of the top 9, candidate number 12, Polyanna. Congratulations, candidate number 11. Halfway down the list with candidate number 9, Rodelie Joy Please move to center stage, candidate number 6, Rodelie Joy. Congratulations, candidate number 13, Jamaila Dumlao. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 more to fill up our top 9, and one of them is candidate number 8, Princess Samaniego. our top 9 for Jewel of the Philippines 2019 is candidate number 16. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please have a round of applause for your top 9 finalists for the 2019 Jewel of the Philippines. To the rest of the ladies, congratulations to all of you who made it this far, and thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for our final round, we have identified some Filipino traditions, traits, and icons for our finalists to expound on. Ladies, you may speak in Filipino or in English, whichever language you are comfortable with. And of course, to our audience, I would like to request that you please keep your shouts, your applause, your screams until after our candidate has given her answer, so as to give our judges the chance to give the appropriate score. All right, so we will first start with our first finalist, candidate number 10, May Torres. All right, hello Christine.
Hello, good evening to everyone.
Congratulations for being part of the top 9. Are you ready to expound on your topic?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, so please choose one. And you chose to expound on Fiestang Pinoy.
So we are Filipino is very welcoming to the tourists. That's why we always have Fiestang Pinoy, and it is the warm greeting for the foreigners, and I think it is one of the unique characteristics of Filipino, and it is one of the reasons why I am always be proud to be a Filipino. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christine. And next up, let's call in our next finalist, candidate number 7, Joanna Gayle. Hello, Joanna. You have quite a number of fans out there. I keep seeing your number and your name being flashed by the members of the audience. Would you like to say hi to them?
I would like to say hi to my family who's all here, my mother, my sister, and my aunts, and also my handlers, and to everyone here. Good evening po.
So are you ready? Please choose your topic. All right, and you have chosen to expound on Katutubo ng Sayaw.
Our Katutubo ng Sayaw is a good reflection of our culture, representing our arts and also the tradition of the past. But also we've made it modern to the modern times, and also for the people to appreciate it better, and also for us to be able to let it live on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joanna. Next up, we have candidate number 12, Polyanna Manalo. Hello, and good evening to you. Congratulations for being part of the top 9. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling proud of myself, of course. I'm very happy.
And I'm sure your family and friends are very proud of you. Please choose your topic. So you have chosen Pagmamano.
Philippines do have great culture, heritage, and arts. Also, Filipinos are very well known for being respectful. That's why I think that pagmamano is a true value that we are Filipino. That is a great Filipino culture that we have. Because it shows respect, especially to our elders and our family. And I do think that that Filipino culture that we have is all about the culture and devotion to home and family. So we should cherish our family because they will be there through ups and downs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Polyanna Manalo. Now let's call in our next finalist, candidate number 11, Mikhaela Mendoza. Alright, hello Mikhaela. Congratulations for being part of the top line. That group over there is very happy that you're here talking to me right now. Would you like to say hi to them?
Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here. I am so blessed to have you all. I love you so much.
Okay, so please choose your topic. And you chose Bayanihan.
I believe that the spirit of Batohanon is the most important culture that we have here in the Philippines because this shows unity and camaraderie among the Filipinos in the village. And I believe that we need Batohanon, especially in the problems and crises that we are facing here in the Philippines right now. Because hand in hand, if we are going to have a Batohanon, all of the Filipinos are going to be a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mikhaela. Let's call our next finalist, candidate number 9, Rodelie Joy Congratulations for being part of the top 9.
Thank you so much.
Love your hair.
People.
It's natural hair. It's gorgeous on you. Are you ready to answer choose your topic?
Yes.
Please choose one. And you have chosen paghahabi.
Every country has unique culture, has diverse culture, but we Filipinos are very unique because we know how paghahabi is, and it is a culture that we can be proud of even globally. So I would like to encourage every people that we must build a nation of culturally literate and empowered Filipinos by keeping the core and foundation of our education, governance, and sustainable development to promote and sustain and cultivate our culture and arts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rodelie Joy. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have candidate number 6, Remedy Hernandez. Hello, good evening. Remedy, how does it feel to be one step closer to the crown?
Feeling proud of myself and very, very happy.
So happy for you, my friend. Please choose your topic. And you have chosen Katutubo ng Awitin.
Katutubo ng awitin is very important in our culture because it is the expressing of love, expressing of feeling, and expressing the emotion of everything. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rodelie Hernandez. Next, we have candidate number 13, Jamaila Dumlao. Hello, good evening to you, Jamaila. Congratulations for being part of the top 9. How does it feel?
I'm very heartwarming.
You're very
Heartwarming.
Oh, it feels very heartwarming. Of course, because you are just one step closer to being crowned as the winner tonight. Can you please choose your topic? All right, here we go. You have chosen Pagsisimba ng Pamilya tuwing Linggo.
Pagsisimba ng pamilya tuwing linggo. This act shows as Filipino that family is very important. That family who prays to God together will last forever. And this unite each of us to be one. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Jamaila Dumlao. Next up, we have candidate number 8, Princess Samaniego. Hello, Princess. How does it feel to be part of the top 9?
I'm happy because I thought my name and my number was not going to be called.
Yes, because you were second to the last to be called. And when I finally called your name, how did it feel?
I'm thankful to God.
Okay, so are you ready to answer your topic? Please choose one. And you have chosen Harana.
Harana, or ceremony. It's one of the oldest traditions of a Filipino wherein a guy or a boy, a man, offers a love song to the girl that she loves. But nowadays, this kind of tradition is being forgotten by a lot. Nowadays, you can be together by just texting. We forgot this kind of tradition, but it's very romantic. In fact, it's one of the most romantic courtship in the whole world. One wise man once said that the opposite of love is not hatred, it's indifference. It's when we do not care at all. And nowadays, we are practicing indifference to our cultures, to our traditions. That is why, as someone who vying for the title of Jewel of the Philippines, I encourage everyone to be the epitome of a cultural ambassadress. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Princess. And lastly, let's call in cabinet number 16, Alyssa Nojadera. Alright, hello, good evening to you, Alyssa. How does it feel to be part of the top 9?
I feel nervous, but I'm very proud of myself.
I'm sure everyone's very proud of you as well. Please choose your topic. And you have chosen pagsasalo-salo ng pamilya.
Nagsasalita po ko sa wikang Pilipino. Pagsasalo-salo ng isang pamilya. Inisip ko, kailan ko ba huling nakasalo ang aking pamilya sa pagkainan? Ako po ay isang laking bata sa sirang pamilya. At napakasakit po na sagutin itong tanong na to kasi samantalang hindi ko po alam kung ano nga bang pakiramdam na makasalo mo ang pamilya mo sa pagkainan. Pero nandito po ako as your ambassadress, and I will say that if you have your parents and you were able to eat in your dining together, you need to be thankful. Napakaswerte nyo because you have them and I don't have that family. And that's all. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 9 finalists. Can I have a round of applause for all of them, please? One of them is going to be our grand winner for tonight. So ladies, you can now relax backstage. Our scores are now being tabulated. And in a short while, a new set of jewels will begin a year of excitement and adventure. right, ladies and gentlemen, what a year it has been for our three reigning queens. Gracing the Anahuatan Festival of the province of Occidental Mindoro, to their trip to the island of Romblon for the Binilay Festival, Singkaman Festival of Bulacan, and a cultural tour in the historic city of Vigan. Divine, Geraldine, and Rachel have also proudly represented the Philippines in their respective international pageants. To bid us all farewell, ladies and gentlemen, Jewel of the Philippines Landscapes International, Rachel Valera, Jewel of the Philippines United Continents, Geraldine Rodriguez, and Jewel of the Philippines, Maria Angela Divine Meraga. Let's give them a round of applause. we can see in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 saying that there is a time and reason for everything. And who would have thought that a woman like me, late as possible as it can be, I'll be able to join pageantry at a very late age. Most of the people will tell me that, oh, you're already too old or you're getting left behind. But I always believe that God has a reason and has a purpose for everything. I wouldn't be here standing in front of you if it wasn't for my first-hander, all the way from Balay City, Bukidnon, Mr. Benjo, who had discovered me and who had pushed me to pursue pageantry. He told me that you're not only a full-time teacher, you're more than that. And because of that, I was able to set foot in Guangzhou, China. Also, to my glam team, to my first glam team, Gandhi, Mr. Juniel During, Mr. Romel Pareño, and of course to our provincial governor, Governor Sabiri, and of course to our mayor. Of course to our university president. I wouldn't be allowed to leave work if it wasn't for our university president, Dr. Oscar B. Cabanyalas, my chairperson in the Language and Letters Department, and also our dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, College of Arts and Sciences, I mean, Dr. Niza Arkansa, Dr. Hazel Abuela, and of course my colleague in our school, in our department. A heartfelt thank you for each and every one. And as I conquered the national stage, I was able to meet not only a team, not only just ladies, not only candidates, but God gave me a family. And that is through the Jewel of the Philippines family. Tito John, Tito Andrew, Mami Shola, Tito Joey, and of course to the entire team of Jewel of the Philippines. And of course my ladies who had always been behind me, supporting me, encouraging me, and telling me that I can do everything when I was in Guangzhou, China. At times that I was losing hope, at times that I was losing my confidence, at times that I was doubting myself. They're only one messenger away. And for that, I will always be grateful, girls. And of course, my family, my friends. It has been a roller coaster, amazing, wonderful, and whatever adjective or adverb or noun the world or the dictionary can offer that can describe this experience. I'm truly, truly worthless for whatever we have experienced here in Jewel of the Philippines. And as your Miss Landscapes International Philippines 2019, thank you for everyone for supporting me and us girls in this journey. Thank you. And for our successor, just a piece of advice. You will be conquering not only the Philippines, but the entire world. And whatever is placed in your head is not only a crown, but rather a responsibility. And rather than seeing it as a burden, see it as a challenge. A challenge to step up, a challenge to gain confidence, a challenge to change yourself for the better, and a challenge to be someone worth looking up to. The world had enough toxic people. Ladies, be one of those girls who will spread love, purpose, respect, and confidence to this world. I am Rachel Ann Valera, your Jewel of the Philippines Landscapes International 2019, Miss Landscapes International 2019 Top 12, and Miss Elegance. Signing off. Thank you.
That was a very beautiful message. It's so heartwarming, so full of emotions. And it's so really hard to start my message. And I will really try to make this short and concise. And before we get so emotional. So, okay, it's been, the past year has been really challenging, and I've experienced enormous growth as well. And despite all of these sacrifices, it has made me become a better person. I am now an empowered Filipina with the strength of the richness of our culture and heritage. For me, it has been a very big blessing to have represented the Philippines in the Miss United Continents pageant held in Guayaquil, Ecuador. And it was an honor to have felt the immeasurable support of the Filipino people. I have did and gave it my best and shined as the jewel that I am. As I bid farewell to my crown tonight, I will continue to stand for those who cannot be seen and to speak for those who cannot be heard. I am very truly grateful for all the blessings and the opportunities that I have received. Thank you, Lord God. I give all my victories up to you. To my family, you have been the source of my strength and happiness. Thank you for always being there to support me and having my back. To Tito John de la Vega, Tito Joey Vilas, Tito Andrew, Mami Shola, and the rest of the Jewel of the Philippines organization. Thank you for putting your trust in me. To my mentors, thank you for believing in me since the first time you have seen me. For that, I give you my eternal gratitude. To the Jewels, congratulations, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the night. And please know that win or lose, you will always have a family with us. And to our successors, please always stay true and find strength in yourselves. And be proud of who you are, as we are very proud of you. I will always cherish every experience that Jewel of the Philippines has given me, and will never forget that I am a beauty with a mission for this modern generation. Once more, and for the last time, this is Geraldine Alice Rodriguez, your Jewel of the Philippines, United Continents 2018.
It was a year ago that I started my pageant journey. Who would have thought that a little girl who was very shy and very quiet would be able to conquer the stage, would be able to conquer the world. I had a tough journey, but in the end, I was still given the chance to be called Miss Philippines. And this would have not have happened if not for all the people beside me. I am truly grateful to each and every one of you. To my family, my loved ones, my friends, thank you so much for being there for me. You were my inspiration to strive harder. To my mentors, Kuya Gam, Mamshi Genji, to the whole Olivarian community and the Philippines, thank you for standing by my side. You molded me into this woman that I am right now. You gave me the courage to fly and conquer what I should. To Tito John, to Tito Joey, Shishala, Tito Andrew, and the rest of the Jewel family, thank you so much for giving me this chance to carry our flag, to bear the name of our country on my chest. I hope that I was able to make you and the whole Philippines proud. To my Jewel sisters, thank you so much for being there for me. You were the source of my strength, and I really appreciate all the memories that we've shared. Our reign has ended, but our bonds will never break. To our successors, I wish you a fruitful reign. I hope that you will be enjoying your new family, a family that may be a small organization, but I know that our hearts are in the right places. You will never be forgotten. You will never be placed in danger. We will be taking care of you. We are all your big sisters. And tonight, as I close this chapter of my life, I know that there are bigger roads ahead of me. And I'm very thankful that everyone has been there for me. Maraming salamat po.
Absolutely wonderful reign. Can I have another round of applause for our reigning queens, ladies and gentlemen? And now we have here on stage our top 9 finalists together with the rest of our candidates. Baka naman pwede akong maglambing ulit ng palakpakan para naman po sa kanila. All of them did so wonderfully well during the entire duration of the pageant, and they all deserve your support. Alright, so ladies, congratulations in advance. You all did a very, very wonderful job. Now, once again, please allow me to thank our sponsors. Vega Events International, Mileage Asia Corporation, Elms Restaurant Bar Group, The Rest House at Beverly Hills, Antipolo, Go Hotels Cubao, UFC Gym Philippines, Sand Spa, Rebay Face and Body Specialist, Villa Gloria Beach Hotel Ilocos, Triple D Hotel Ilocos, Ed's Doblado Salon, Chili Beauty Lounge, Liza Caribbean Hair and Makeup Team, Sonic Window Swimwear, The Crown Philippines, Pageantry Fanatics, Mars Fans YouTube channel, Jamin Photography, and JCRB Holdings. Maraming salamat for your wonderful support to Jewel of the Philippines 2019. Now to Ohio, ng Jewel of the Philippines 2019, and of course, congratulations to Jewel of the Philippines pageant, headed by Mr. John De La Vega. Let's give him a big hand, John. And congratulations for another successful edition. And of course, the entire JDV team, Jojo Mangalino, palakpakan naman natin, Francis Salubakid, our official tabulator as well, Julius Arnum, Andrew Dumao, Hershey Santiago, Rosella Tamayo, Nelson Cruz, Cheska Giling, Verhel Umaga, Sherry Mabunga, palakpakan naman po natin sila. And of course, Mr. Joey Gilas, palakpakan din po natin, Mr. Joey Gilas. Congratulations to the entire Jewel of the Philippines team. You guys did a wonderful event and you have a very beautiful advocacy. More and more years and more power to all of you. All right, here we go, my friends. We have come to the part that we have all been waiting for, the announcement and coronation of our jewels for tonight. So we will start off with Jewel of the Philippines 2019 ambassadors. Are you ready? candidate number 11, Mikhaela Mendoza. To present the award for Jewel of the Philippines 2019 Ambassadors, we have Mr. Joy Ansay, Mr. X Paulyne, Mr. Elmer Wong, and Ms. Paulyne Bao. All right, congratulations. Another one of our Jewel of the Philippines 2019 ambassadors. We have candidate number 10, Christine Therese. Congratulations. Thank you so much to our presenters. Let's give a big hand for our Jewel of the Philippines 2019 ambassadors. We move on to Jewel of the Philippines 2019 Landscapes International. Jewel of the Philippines 2019 Landscapes International is candidate number. Congratulations, candidate number 12. And presenting the award for Jewel of the Philippines 2019 Landscapes International, we have Mr. Landscapes International 2018, Mr. Yalung, Engineer Jhianne Comedia, and Jewel of the Philippines 2018 Landscapes International, May Torres.
Can we invite the judges on stage for the photo-ops with our winners? Girls, you may now go back. Step back on the red wall. And can we invite the judges for the photo-ops? Judges, go up now on stage.